The final review is going to be on Studio Series Concept Art Sunstreaker. Stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're going to do a review on the Transformers Bumblebee Concept Art Deluxe Sunstreaker. Alright, first take a look at the package. It is the open air package, but make sure when you find these in the stores, you have one gun at the very bottom, and then two guns at the very bottom over there. It is deluxe class, number 111. And then on the over here, it's got the cool, like this is the art computer design, and then we have the actual figure. There's the Bumblebee logo, nothing on the bottom. And then we got big screen inspired Cybertronian Falls backdrop and robot 2-car in 19 steps. Okay. Now, let's pop it out. We got the figure. Alright, so first we'll do the instruction booklet. Now, is this guy transformed right? Let's see, two guns go in his hands, or they get together and go in his back. And that's how you transform it. And the guns either go on each side of him or in the back. Now, I'm surprised because usually, see, he's mistransformed just to pack them. Usually they'll show you this extra step how to swing those back. But there is the Sunstreaker figure. Oh, you know what? First, we'll take a look at the backdrop. There is Cybertronian Falls as pictured in that very first scene in the Transformers Bumblebee movie. And what Hasbro's been doing is painting this cardboard too, so that looks pretty cool. So, let's put that away. Alright, now, we'll cut out the guns first. Without scratching the guns. And let's see, are they the same gun? No, because the peg is on the other side, but other than that, they're the exact same things. And, yep, one up, one down. And you put them together, and you know what? They don't look like they're BlastVec compatible. I wonder why Hasbro did that. But we'll put those away. Now we will clip out, let's see, Sunstreaker. 1, 2, 3. Is that it? Nope, legs are separate. And 4. So we got 4 clips. And get rid of all these little plastic pieces. And then I assume we take these legs and you just, no. Huh. Is that how they go? Well, we're going to have to see later on. That looks kind of weird. But we shall see. Now let's get a little, change the little camera angle real quick. Now let's get out the box. He says box is, something's weird. Let's see, there is the box. You get the wheel in the back. That might be the way, oh, there you go. You pushed in a little more. Okay, so that's how it is. And how'd I push that in? Let's see. I don't want to break it. Huh. Let's see. How do we push this? Oh, we turn it. Okay. All right. So I would assume that's correct. Normally they tell you these things when they first, you know, if it's not transformed right, they always give you that 1 or 2 extra steps. All right. Now, believe it or not, like I said, this is my first Sunstreaker figure ever. I can't believe that. Just never got the Combiner Wars, never got the G1, never got the Earthrise or whatever that was. But we'll look at Sunstreaker first. Typical Sunstreaker face. How he's got those 2 yellow wings on the side. You got that silver metallic robotic looking face. Cool windshield. You got the 3 windshields in the front. Tiny, tiny little Autobot symbol. You got some more silver on the midsection. I like how they cut out the waist. And you got mostly yellow going down the legs. You got orange. You got orange. You got more of that silver. Looks like he's got astronaut boots on. Pretty cool. The arms, he's got orange. I don't remember orange being in the original Silverbolt, Sunstreaker. We'll stick some G1 pictures at the end. Let's see, orange, black, kinda. I like the blue wheels, and they actually turn the inside. Let's see, the arms are hollow in the back of the arms, but not too bad. Doesn't really have a backpack, and pretty clean in the back. Nice. All right, now articulation. The head does a 360 degrees. If you move this little piece here, you can look up. But other than that, he's barely got any up and down movement. The arm does a 360 degrees. Let's see, if you move this, he doesn't go, he only goes that far. Yeah, but let's see, 90 degree at the elbow, and it doesn't rotate around because the wheel back there, so that's all you get. No wrist rotation. Obviously we got the waist rotation, the arms the other way again, and we'll play more once I know more about this figure. But right now this is our first look at him right out of the box. Foot, not quite 90, not quite back. Side to side, pretty good. He's got the hip rotation right there on the mushroom peg. Let's see, almost 90 on the knee, and he's got the foot, nice foot rocker. And that is our Sunstreaker figure. Now, the instruction booklet had you doing these two, and then putting them on his back. Let's see. That looks pretty cool. Let's double check that. Yes, and then we'll take these out, and then we could put one in each hand. Let's see. That one goes there, and that one goes there. So he's pew pew bang bang. He's got two different guns. All right, and that is it. Now let's do some robot to robot comparisons. First comparison, we're going to bring in the cybertronian form of Sideswipe. Not really the movie, but this is just the Siege Cybertronian. So now we got Sideswipe, and we've got Sunstreaker together. And then we're going to bring in the Bumblebee, Volkswagen, and the Bumblebee Jeep from the Bumblebee movie. Wow, that's a lot of yellow. And then we're going to bring in Cybertronian versions of Wheeljack, RC, Wheeljack, RC, and Brawn. Those are all our Bumblebee movie Cybertronians, Autobots. Let's see. Here is the Earth mode Bumblebee Optimus Prime. So he's a Voyager. So he's real tall. And then just to complete the Cybertronian versions of our characters, we've got Soundwave, Ravage, and Rumble. So now this is what kids like me wanted. We wanted to see our G1 versions represented in real live action, and we got most of it. So, all right, now let's transform Sunstreaker. Now to transform Sunstreaker, pretty basic. First, we're gonna take his guns off, all right? Then we're gonna take his feet and fold his feet up, and then turn this. We're gonna extend this on this hinge, rotate it until all these line up, and we're going to get this section underneath there, and it's going to tab right there. So snap that in. Now I'll do the other leg. Moon boot up. Looks like an astronaut feet. Turn this sideways, flip this up, turn it, and then we're going to snap that in. So we've got this piece has to go underneath that. And then take the boot and put them together, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to extend the chest piece. So, see, take the chest piece out. This is pretty neat. And it extends this and then it extends that. So it extended all that. Take the little side windows, snap them out like that. They'll slide under here. Excuse me, and then stop right there. Take the head, fold the head in. All right. Now the arms. So we're going to take this, extend this out, and just fold that. So that's why I said it's very basic. I mean, this is stuff you see on like 4 or 5 step changers. Pull the arm like that. And that the arm's basically done. Very basic. All right, so let's get this. Now you might have to move the hips a little, and we're going to get this. These 2 tabs are going to fit right here. So pop that in. Easy enough. And then the arms, we're just going to move the arms. You got to get this tab underneath the window, and then this tab will slide in between these 2. So, whoops, we didn't get it under the window. So let's get this under the window and slide that in. One side's done, and then while you're here, just extend that up. And the other side, again, let's work on this tab under the window first. And then slide that in. Let's see. There you go. Well, not quite. All right. And then we're going to extend this. Then we're going to untab this. 2 tabs, 2 slots. Rotate this all the way around. And let's see. I guess you're just going to stick this tab underneath here. And that tab in the back locks it in. And actually, I just noticed on the back, you have this tab right here. It's got to slide into there. So that is why this arm's not working. So we got to slide this arm in. Slide that in. Slide that under. There you go. So now that tab is in that slot. Okay, so we tab this in right there. Rotate these in. Let's see, do they tab in? I don't see, and they do tab together. So you want to tab these together. And then basically our cybertronian Lamborghini is all finished. And that's cool. Now these, let's put these together. Again, they only go together one way with these 2 tabs into each other. Now what happens is you've got these slots right there, and there, and you got these black tabs here. Not the 5mm ports, but the ones on the end. So you plug into there, and there is Sunstreaker in his cybertronian mode, and it's pretty cool. I love how the bottom of the wheels spin, and it looks like the rims are spinning. So that is a neat design. So it looks like the turbines, so that's pretty cool. And he kind of resembles his Earth mode. Unlike the others, this actually resembles his Earth mode. But like I said, very basic. I mean, with this big hinge right here, you don't usually see these on mainline Deluxe figures. You can see those are transformation joints. I mean, the arm is very basic. You don't do nothing. Usually on Studio Series, you got to rotate, flip them out, turn this piece. But so he's not bad, and he was a surprise. All of a sudden, he popped up one day, and it's like no fanfare, nothing. It was like, oh yeah, Sunstreaker concept car. So let's look. Get the orange underneath here. I love the blue lights. You got some paneling on the hood. You got all these clear windows, which Cybertronians, why would they need a cockpit? Let's see. I love the blue rims. You know, that joint right there doesn't look bad. And you got the 5mm port. The back actually looks good. A lot of times they've been ignoring the backs of these figures, of these cars lately. I like the intakes right there, the intakes right there. Even the back resembles a Lamborghini. That's pretty cool. I like that little spine right there represents Lamborghini. You got the orange there. And if you want, you can put these, let's see, let's do this way. There you go. It's easier with the pegs like that on top, because I wonder if you could do them the other way. No, because you got this tab right here. So they only go on one way. So you slot that in there, and you slot that in there. Make sure the tab that connects into here stays on top. And there is your Lamborghini or cybertronian mode. I don't know why this one side does not like to stay together as this side. I mean, it's close enough, but so, and that is our Sunstreaker. And of course, we're going to put these back together again. In the original figure, the engine block was his gun. So we're going to stick that there, stick that there. And there is our Lamborghini. And he's cool. I mean, yeah, he's yellow. He could use some more paint, but he's got orange highlights. He's got blue highlights. And, you know, that's what it looks like from the bottom. Not too bad. You can see his little eyes peeking out from right there. But, all right, and he rolls pretty good. I like it. I love how they did the wheels. All right, now let's do some vehicle-to-vehicle comparisons. Now, for vehicle mode comparisons, first we're going to bring in the Siege Sight Swipe. And he's kind of like he's a Cybertronian vehicle. But as far as I got these two, these are the only two I've got right now. Here is Sunstreaker and his brother Sideswipe. And then to bring in some more Bumblebee movie, there is Wheeljack. Here is RC. And here is Brawn. Oh, I forgot my ratchet. Oh well. Let's look at these four right now. And that is what the G1 and me always wanted in a Transformers movie. G1 style, but movie accurate figures. All right, and they look good together. I guess he blends in. But like I said, he's still a little basic for me. And there is the Bumblebee Jeep. I will never, ever take out that stupid Bumblebee Volkswagen again and transform them. And here is Voyager Optimus Prime. So, and he's in Earth mode. They don't have a Optimus Prime Cybertronian mode. Concept art would be nice, though. Okay, and that is all for vehicle comparisons. Now, one thing I always do, I always reverse transform these guys. Just because it's usually harder in one mode to the other mode. And I always start in robot mode. I usually don't tell you why or the way it's packaged. It all goes back to my channel first started. There was the Combiner Wars Skydive. And the instructions weren't clear on how to rotate his shoulders down. And so I went to YouTube, and I think it was MGO that I found that day. And I'm like, oh, wow, that's pretty neat. So I started doing my own channel. And all these people would start in vehicle mode, yet they're packaged in robot mode. I'm like, that doesn't help you if you get the figure, you know, to transform it. So that's why I always started in the way it's packaged. And most nowadays are packaged in robot mode. So, all right. So first we're going to remove the guns. All right. Next we are going to, let's do the Defender. Let's just put these out. We'll just fold these out like that for right now. Then we're going to grab this piece. We're going to fold this back. It's on this hinge right here. Remember, 2 tabs, 2 slots. So we got that done. Then we're going to take the arm and just pull it away from the body. Again, just use your thumb and push it down to release this tab. And then pull it out. And we'll do the arms now. What the heck. So. Let's see. We're gonna just rotate this back on the joint, pop this down. Like I said, very easy, too basic. I think for a studio series they could have done a lot better on this. So rotate that, push it down, take the head, pull up like that. So And then we're going to disconnect this from the 2 tabs right there. Pull this sideways. Fold the yellow back windows in. Push this in there. See, now this will explain better. There is a joint. So you want to push it in like that. Then close this up. And are there any tabs? Yes, these 2 tabs right here will go right there. So, again, when we pull it out, we just pop it out. So now you can look at those tabs. Now for the feet, separate the feet, rotate them 1/4. All right, so this we're just gonna snap just this piece up, and you want to divide up like that. You want to rotate it up just a little, rotate the foot down, and then you just want to fold that. You get that little sweet spot, where you could just fold it up. And that looks good right there. And then the other foot, again, take one thumb here, pop that up, pull the boot down, rotate this as little as you want. And there is no I guess the sweet spot is, well, it really doesn't tab in. I mean, yeah, you can't. So once you get to a certain point, you can pull it down. Oh, and we're done already. Oh, and the shoulders, then you can just, you got that one joint. Mine are stiff too, which is good. There. Now, the original toy had those 2 things sticking up, but I guess this way they just did the fenders, and they try to get as accurate as possible, but sometimes you gotta take some liberties with it. And I do like them. Let's see. And I'm gonna put the guns on the back. Now on the back, again, you use the 5mm ports, and on the front you don't. And let me show you this. In case you don't believe me, they are not compatible. I mean, they are close, but why couldn't they put a little nub on these and make it compatible? Almost like this figure was rushed. It's like, what can we do? What other figure can we do? Because, I mean, the arms are very basic. I mean, he's almost like a G1 figure. But, again, I'm glad he doesn't have that much of a backpack. I do like the wheels. And, all right, our first Sunstreaker figure. All right, so that's going to be it for this review. Now, if there's a link below to buy this guy on like Amazon or Entertainment Earth, feel free to do so. I now have 2 channel member slots. I got Core Class and Deluxe, either 99 cents or $1.99 a month. If you want to help me out, these figures are getting more and more expensive, and they're getting smaller and smaller. YouTube isn't my normal job. I am actually in the forensics field, which I mentioned before. One of these days, I'm going to start my video series. I am a latent print examiner, which means I look at fingerprints all day, and I fight crime my own way. But, if you want to help the channel, 99 cents, $1.99. And when I start getting members, I might do like behind the scenes polls, maybe behind the scenes pictures, or let me know what you'd like to see. Besides that, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Not only do we do Transformers, I do DC figures, Marvel figures, movie reviews, new toy sightings. I like to scan all of the Targets, Walmarts, GameStops, and see what they got. Oh, and we forgot, let's do the studio backdrop one more time. So, there is Sunstreaker. This says 111, Sunstreaker's number, Studio Series. You got the Autobot Generations, the Transformers logo. And that is Sunstreaker. Actually, we'll put him in let's put him in a stand. I don't know who does. I mean, the backdrops are pretty cool, but can you imagine how much room this would take if someone actually had all the backdrops set up? But let's put him in a fighting stance. Let's see, one leg forward, one leg back. Oh, you can't really. There we go. All right, that's the best I can do for right now. All right, subscribe, turn on notifications, like, become a member, all that good stuff. Rodimusbill out. Autobots, transform, and let's burn some rubber.